Hey, what's up everybody? It's Ultimate Music Lover Album Reviews, Unboxings, etc. We're back with another unboxing. We got two items today. We got an LP and a CD. Let's open them up and see what's inside. First, we're going to start with the LP. So the reason I've come here today is to inform you that I'm going to steal this album. So yeah, steal this album. This was the final album that I needed in my System of a Down collection, and now I finally have it. This is my third favorite System of a Down album out of the 5. So it would go Toxicity, Self-Titled, and then this one. This one is really good. It's got some good cuts on it. Technically, you could think of this as a Toxicity Part 2 with some renovation done to it. But my personal favorites on this one are Chicken Stew, Inner Vision, and IEAIAIO. Those would be my top 3. But I also like Boom, American Dream, Denial. Theta Waves is also a good one. This whole album's excellent. So let's open it up. See what's going on here. By the looks of it, this is 2 LPs, and my only complaint about this packaging is that it's done in a single sleeve. I'm not a huge fan of putting 2 LPs in one single sleeve. That's kind of obnoxious. Because usually when I get 2 LPs, I'm expecting like a gatefold to open up and then to see like pictures and stuff, but still pretty cool. All right, let's take a look here. So this album is actually packaged a little differently. So yeah, you got this is cool. You got the 4 different prints. So you got Serge Tankian's like little poem. Then you got Darren Malakian's drawing of course it's freaking women's legs. So this is LP1. I do like how the labels are structured. By the looks of it, they could have cut these songs with a little bit more room, but I'm not complaining. And then, if I had to guess, yes, the other one is Chavo's little print, and then Danny, I think. No, I'm thinking about Tool. My bad. I forgot who the drummer's name is. Hold on. Why would I forget the drummer's name? Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. Anyway, I like how the sleeves have all 4 different prints from the band members. And so, looking at LP number 2, same deal here. Side C has this, has the same writing. I'm actually glad that this album is pressed on 2 LPs, but it's funny that they would press a 43-minute album on 2 LPs, and then they would release the other 4 albums on a single disc. Like, you can fit this album on a single disc, but I don't know what their decisions were in making that, but But also, the lyric sheet. This comes with an entire lyric sheet, which is nice. With that said, this completes, once I can get everything in the jacket here, this completes all 5 System of a Down albums on vinyl. And I don't know if you remember my last unboxing video, but that video I bought the whole 5 album bundle on CD. So now what you're looking at here is all 5 albums on LP. The self-titled. This is the heaviest album in their discography. Toxicity, my personal favorite. The one I just opened, Steal This Album. And then one I unboxed in my last video, Mesmerize. And then Hypnotize. The main thing I forgot to look for in Steal This Album was whether it was a 2018 Memphis Records pressing reissue. Chances are it is. Honestly, people have said positive and negative things about Memphis Records pressing records, but from the experience that I've had with these System of a Down albums, they sound great. So I'm not complaining one little bit. But yeah, that does it for my whole System of a Down collection on CD and LP. Now, let's open this guy up. I am looking forward to this. It is a CD. And if you don't remember my last unboxing video, this is such an incredible album and one I've been waiting for. I've been waiting to own it on both CD and LP. I like how the seller put these tough cardboard sleeves in between to protect it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, by the looks of it, there is some wear on the outer sleeve. It looks like it is starting to come apart. So, I'm going to be very careful with this, and I'm probably going to go through the process of taping it. Some of it's definitely chipped off at the top and the bottom. But, yeah, for all the CDs in my collection, this wins album's best packaging. This is Tool's Lateralus on CD. So this does have the correct spelling for Lateralus, so this is a repressing. And then as you can see here, this is an HD CD. And I've done research. HD CDs are supposed to encode up to 20-bit, 44.1 kilohertz information. So they're supposed to have more bit depth compared to CDs with 16-bit. So, yeah. Not only does this album come with the slipcase to begin with, but then you take the slipcase off and you reveal this, which is very interesting. Now on the back, as you can see, there's no inner lining, or there is inner lining, but it's hollow. So let's open this up. Let's see what's up. So this is a clear CD booklet. This is why this gets, in my collection, best CD packaging so far anyway. So you got the first part, you got the Muscle Man. Or you got this, you got the flaming eyes and the spiral, the Fibonacci spiral. Then you got the Muscle Man. Then you got Enlightened Being. Then you get Transformed Being. Then you get what I call Human Anatomy Concept. And then, bam, just part of everything that's eternal. And then if you go backwards, this, this, and then the spiral. Very interesting CD packaging, I do say. And like I said, probably the best. with all honesty. Now, the only thing about this CD is that there is writing on the front of it. And there is a couple of light scuffs, nothing too serious, just a few. But yeah, I like how you get this, like, they call it a saw blade, but you get this, like, these eyes in a circle on the CD. That's pretty nice. That's real cool. Yeah, so we'll see if this sucker plays. I think it doesn't matter if you write on CDs that are pressed with plastic bits, because, like, the thing about a CD is the bits are in the plastic. Like, the information is pressed into the plastic or into some special kind of, I think it's plexiglass or something, and then the reflective layer just plays back the information. Now, if you were to do this on a recordable CD or a rewritable CD, the thing about recordable and rewritable CDs is they have this film that, like, they have this thing where when you burn a CD, right, it bends itself into the information. Like, it gets hot enough to melt itself into the pits and lands that reproduce the music. So if you write on the top of it, then the ink layer that's supposed to burn and bend like that gets damaged and it leaks through. This, on the other hand, should be okay and should play just fine. And then if you look in the bottom of the CD tray, you see a hollow, transparent background of basically the eternal place, or like the eternal universe behind it. But no, this has definitely been one of my favorite albums of 2026. Like, this is, I can't believe I never discovered this earlier. Like, I was into Pussifer in a Perfect Circle. I've told this story before. I've worked backwards. I listened to Pussifer first, and then A Perfect Circle, and I'm just now getting into Toll. And man, am I glad that I discovered this album. This is so good. Very, very, very well done, and it's a spiritual experience front to back. So, that is Toll's Lateralus on CD. That does it today for today's unboxing video. I will be reviewing albums soon. I got a couple more albums coming in. I got one more CD, or actually, that's a lie. I got 3 more CDs and a cassette coming in. When I get this cassette, you're not gonna believe me when I tell you how much I spent on it. But, like, it was a must-have. It was a pickup. Like, I needed to get it, considering that there's very few copies online on the market right now, and the more that people collect this album, well, the less copies become available and the more expensive it gets. So I had to pick it up with there only being, like, roughly around 20 copies online or something. But yeah, that does it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and comment down below what your favorite Tool album is, or what your favorite song off Lateralus is. My top 3 would have to be, I'm just going to put Parable and Parabola together, because they're one song split into 2 different sections, but they're one song. So Parable and Parabola, Schism, and then it's a tie between The Grudge and the title track. And then also comment down below what your favorite song or songs off System of a Down Steal This Album are, and then what System of a Down album you prefer. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel for more music related content and unboxings. After these next few unboxings, I'll start diving into albums, giving you my analysis, and reviewing albums again. But yeah, that does it. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the other side.